What's going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and for those of you who don't know, I run Patient Zero Balisong. It's been a minute since I've uploaded a video. It's actually been a long time since I made a video like this that wasn't like a short. And yeah, I figured I'd make a comeback and try to upload videos more often. I've been re-uploading older videos for you guys to check out. So, you know, if you're interested in that kind of thing, I got videos on my channel now. I tried doing like a little bit of a cleanup, getting all the trash out and all the good stuff in. And I'm gonna re-upload some of my like old gameplay videos and whatnot, but I'm on lunch break right now, which kind of sucks because it gives me a time limit. This is actually my third time trying to record this video because all the previous times I've screwed it up one way or another. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about my origins on why I became a balisong enthusiast. Love them. I currently mod them. For instance, this is the latest and definitely greatest mod that I have for the BRS replicant. Beautiful. Got some, just to throw it out there real quick, it has titanium handles, grade 5 titanium. It's actually milled out on the inside. I have a picture on my Instagram that really shows it off real good. You know, for balance and all that good stuff. It's like skeletonized on the inside. Took a long time to get that right. It's got the tapers to it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's thick up here, thin down here, and it's the same thing on this side too. You know, thick, thin. It's got the chamfer, it's got the grip, has a alpha beast like attitude. And if you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about, I apologize. I'll go through the story right now. And by the way, this is like a silicone ring that you wear when you're married or whatever, and you do some kind of manufacturing where they're like, you can't have a metal ring, which, I mean, my job isn't like that, but they fit perfectly for a little latch for those that don't like to have latches on their balisong. Gets in the way of flipping. Some people like them, some people hate them. Most people hate them if they're flipping. Anyway, so the story begins with me being a camera guy. You can't tell by the video quality, I'm sure, and how I freestyle and don't have any script, but I love cameras. I like photography. I like cinematography. I like everything. I love cameras. And I still do, but I used to watch a lot of camera videos. And one of the YouTubers that I used to watch, he's pretty big, his name's Peter McKinnon. And he covers a lot of camera stuff, and he's really good at it too. But one day he did a EDC video, and basically what that is like what you carry on you every single day. Like a knife, like a vape, like a wallet. I swear I didn't pull that out of my ass. Maybe I did. Usually people got cooler stuff. They got lighters, they got tactical window breakers, and, you know, bricks, and all sorts of other heavy shit. Pop-Tart. Cool stuff. Really cool things. And in this EDC video, he had a plastic trainer balisong, and these weren't even on my radar. I didn't know about butterfly knives. I didn't know about trainers. I didn't know about any of that stuff. It never even crossed my mind. But when I saw the trainer, I was like, oh man, that's cool. I need this in my life. And he didn't, for whatever reason, he didn't name drop the manufacturer, the maker, who is Squid Industries, huge in the balisong community. It was the Squid Industries Squiddy. I had to do my own research. I figured it out, and I bought one. Now, granted, they aren't the best flippers in my opinion, but I didn't have any experience on any kind of thing to compare it to. So I had a hard time learning, but I did learn a few tricks. They're very lightweight. They're entirely made out of plastic, some sort of like polymer, and they run on washers, yada yada yada. Well, that was my first introduction, and it's most people's first introduction as well, into the balisong community. And from there, just to keep it sweet and short, I moved on to like metal trainers. You know what I mean? With the metal handles. Usually they were like stainless steel. They still ran off washers, which basically means like when something runs off washers, the handles kind of have some play to them. These are stiff as hell, which is a good thing. As long as it's stiff but swings, that's a good thing. But just pretend that these handles go like, and that's kind of a pain in the dick because it rubs your blade, and it can cause unnecessary like friction, and it won't be as smooth as what it could be. More premium knives, balisongs in particular, run on bushings, which make it this tight. Another thing that makes it really tight is ones that run off bearings. Some people like them, some people hate them. I don't mind them, but they don't have any friction, so the handles swing almost too freely. Bushings, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. To you guys, it doesn't make sense in this story, so I'm not going to continue to go down that road. You guys can figure that shit out, probably in one of my older videos. But I moved on to metal trainers. I bought them off Amazon, bought them off Wish, all the cheap ones. I had a ton of cheap ones. I didn't realize at the time that the more money you spend on a premium knife, the longer it's gonna last, the more fun you're gonna have with it. It's true. There's more budget knives now than ever, which is awesome, but still, they're expensive. I mean, just these metal cheap ass things that I was flipping was like anywhere from $6 to $12, and they would never last. They would always break. And once I joined the balisong community and got involved, posting pictures, asking questions, doing all that cool shit. I'm at work, so there's people walking around. Yeah, the balisong community recommended that I step it up a notch. But, you know, the cheap ones that I had, I started with cheap metal trainers and I moved on to live blades. I kind of skipped that part. And when I moved on to live blades, my wife was like, I don't know, man, you're gonna fuck yourself up. And she's right. I mean, I have definitely had my fair share of cuts on my YouTube channel even. And from there, I started posting and asking questions, and they recommended more premium balisongs. And that's when I really got into it. Like the first knife balisong that I had that was sharp, I believe it was the Baronson B400, I think. I could be wrong. It was the one, and not a lot of people know this either, there was a collaboration between Baronsons, which is usually like the more budget-friendly but higher-end knives, and BRS, which is like the maker of the blade that I have here, the maker of the replicant. It was a collaboration between those two, and they're discontinued now, and a lot of people don't even know that that collaboration existed, but that's what I had. That was my first premium knife, and I fell in love. That's where it was truly like, this is gonna be my life. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best balisong. Still ran off washers, and the durability isn't great when it comes to the pivots. The old shitty like cheap ones didn't even like have pivots that you could adjust. You'd have to like put something in there to wedge it open if they ever got sticky, and it was just a mess. And they would break super easy. Well, the Baronsons is similar, but mostly with the pivots. You could adjust them, but they would strip out real quick. But they carried and sold pivots that you could buy and replace them with, so that's pretty sweet. But honestly, to keep this video short, because I got to go back in, from there it progressed into higher end knives, which are much more expensive, 200, 300, 400 and more. But they last you a long time. If you don't got the money, you can't, obviously, you know, it's a little bit harder. But it's definitely worth saving money to get a nicer one. I will say that, especially if you look towards like Squid Industries and even Baron Sons. If you want a real nice one, get any kind of HOM design. They're perfect. They don't even need modded because they're already the best that they can be. But that's kind of, with me, all the things that I see and that I like, and this has been my attitude for everything for as long as I can remember. When I see something I like, I'm like, man, I want to get involved. I want to create my own. And that's how I got into modding. I haven't made my full knife yet, but I'm modding the knives that other people have so that they don't gotta spend a shit ton of money. I mean, they're still expensive, don't get me wrong, but they can modify a knife that they already own without having to buy a whole new knife. And I will do an overview on my own knife, which is this one. I made this one. Obviously with the help of a manufacturer, because before I had a hard time meeting production levels. Not anymore. So yeah, that's kind of my origins. Sorry for the video kind of being short and simple, but either way, I just wanted to be like, hey, I'm back. I want to make more videos, and if you've tuned in for this long, I appreciate you. If you've already been subscribed, you're awesome. You are literally making my dreams. And other than that, if you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did. Follow me on Instagram, and yeah, thanks again. Peace.